Meet Eric, IT professional who just moved into his new home. With a mortgage to pay, Eric wants to save on energy bills. His bright idea, a smart home management system to control energy cost. Eric approaches a local company with a request. I want to build a smart home system with a minimum cost. They recommended an uncontrolled monitor solution, an information-based system that tracks on energy usage. Here's how it works. Sensors are attached to appliances like the AC and light. They send data to Eric's phone, showing energy usage. If the AC is too cold and using too much energy, Eric can turn it off or down. Everything seems perfect. In the first month, Eric saved 15% on energy cost. He loved having the control right in his hand. But wait, after 2 months, Eric started to lose interest. Adjusting appliances manually becomes tedious, and the system doesn't offer new insights. Research showed that uncontrolled monitor solution can save up to 18% on energy, but sometimes there's no saving at all. Why? Just like Eric, users may find the manual control too demanding over time. Another research in 2017 showed that participants may lose interest over time due to a lack of insights and a misalignment with their daily routine. Eric tired of manually adjusting his smart home system, goes back to the local company. Can we make this automatic? He asks. The company shows Eric a new system with non-predictable controller. The system does more than just monitor things like temperature and energy cost. They also control appliances with control units. For example, when the room gets too cold or energy cost spikes and reaches threshold, the system will adjust itself. Research showed that non-predictable controller system can save between 12% and 20% on energy. To keep it affordable, the company suggests using microcontroller like ESP8266, which costs just $2 each. They also recommend the Arduino Ethernet board as a cheaper alternative to cloud server. Hold on. Eric interrupted. You mentioned the non-predictive controller. Is there also a predictive one? Sure it is. A predictive controller uses smart algorithms like deep deterministic policy gradient and multi-object scheduling. Those algorithms learn from past data and user behaviors to adjust the system use in real time to maximize the user comfort level and budget saving. The catch? You need a powerful cloud server for this with actual cost, but savings are impressive. One study showed an actual 15.2 energy saving compared to a non-predictable control system, and another showed a 51.4 cost reduction. Eric is sold. For him, the long-term benefits of comfort and saving are worth the investment. He opts for the predictable controller system, freeing his hand and mind.
Eric just got back from device shopping. After some installation work, he's ready to enjoy the fully smart experience. The existing smart sensor detects when Eric is present in the room and will turn the light on when it is dark. The sensor is trying to communicate with the new devices, but failed. What went wrong? It turns out that the existing light and sensor all use Zigbee as a protocol along with the new light. The new AC and TV use Z-Wave. It appears that the sensor does not recognize any of the new devices. Eric is frustrated. With that frustration in mind, Eric desperately searches for a solution to make the devices work. He found that for devices to work together, they must be interoperable. Okay, that explains why the AC and TV cannot work with the existing sensor. Then what about the new light that is also using Zigbee? Eric found that the new light is excluded as the existing system has reached its maximum number of devices, which means the existing system is not scalable. Eric noticed that the new AC and TV are both supporting IoTivity, which is an open source interoperability framework. In the future, Eric can purchase devices that are running IoTivity to add to the existing system. The new devices will be able to communicate and collaborate with the AC and TV seamlessly. Then what about the old sensor and light? Is there a way to reuse them in the new system? The Gateway Framework, IoT Connect, seems to solve this problem. With a gateway device, the old sensor and light do not need to support IoTivity. The gateway will discover all existing devices and translate messages into format that the receiving device can understand. This way, all devices in the house have the interoperability to work together and provide a better user experience. The devices now work seamlessly together as intended, and the system can be easily scaled as a benefit of the frameworks. Eric is a happy man again.
One day, Eric noticed that the AC turned itself on, but the room was warm enough. At the beginning, Eric had thought this was a glitch in the system, so he didn't pay much attention to it. However, as the issue persisted, Eric realized something went wrong. He compared the temperature reading on the sensor with the one in the system dashboard, and found that the reading in the dashboard is much lower. He recognized he could be hacked. In more details, he found someone intercepted the messages from the temperature sensors and altered the temperature reading before sending them out. Attacks like this is called man-in-the-middle attacks or MITM attacks. In smart home systems, the network communication channel is the most vulnerable part, because devices are connected wirelessly. Moreover, these attacks are more severe than traditional cyber attacks, as they can directly impact the physical world. This means if the attacker hacked into the system, he can modify the system as he wants. Normally, MITM attack happens because the system is misconfigured, which can be fixed easily. However, if there is a vulnerability in the software, then the user can only wait for the devices to be upgraded or replace the vulnerable devices. But in cases like the communication protocol is no longer secure, then all devices in the network need to be replaced if they cannot be upgraded. Such a replacement cost can be huge. Fortunately, Eric found he misconfigured the network, so after resetting the network and properly configured the devices, Eric is safe again.
So, a smart home energy management system is a combo of hardware and software that you can use to control your home gadgets. It can tell you things like which of your appliances are using a lot of energy and when you're using the most electricity. Some of the top-tier smart home energy management systems don't just track information, they also take action. They can switch the lights in a room on or off, or set the room temperature. They look back at your energy habits and make educated guesses about how you might use energy in the future. They can even adjust things on the fly to save more energy. While these systems sound pretty cool, they're not without challenges. As you add more smart gadgets to your home, your system needs to keep up with all of them. And not all gadgets always play nice together, which can be a real headache. On top of that, if your smart home energy management system knows when you're using energy, someone else who has access to all this information could technically figure out when you're home or what your daily routine is. That sounds like a privacy concern. Plus, like any new technology connected to some network, there's always that worry about hackers trying to tap into your system. So here's the real question. How deep do you want to dive into your wallet for one of these systems? You could go for a budget-friendly option that gives you the basics for an affordable price, or splash out on a high-end system that might turn out to save you more money down the line by being more energy efficient and more secure. To wrap it up, a smart home energy management system is like giving your home a tech upgrade. It's got a few quirks to keep in mind, but as the technology continues to evolve, the benefits can be totally worth the hype.